Tracking your stock investments can sometimes seem like a daunting task, especially if you are dealing with multiple stocks. But what if I told you that you can easily manage your entire portfolio using just Google Sheets? In this video, I'm going to show you how to track your stocks in Google Sheets using the powerful GoogleFinance function. We'll cover everything from basic stock price tracking to calculating key metrics essential for long-term investors. By the end of this video, you'll have a fully functional stock tracking sheet and all the tools you need to manage your investments with confidence. What you'll learn in this video: how to set up a Google Sheet for stock tracking, using the GoogleFinance function to pool live stock data, key metrics to track for long-term investors, how to format the table. Setting up your Google Sheet. The first step in creating a stock tracker in Google Sheets is setting up your spreadsheet. We'll start by creating columns for each of the essential data points you want to track. For this video, we'll focus on 5 popular stocks: Apple AAPL, Microsoft MSFT, Pfizer PFE, Coca-Cola KO, and McDonald's MCD. Column setup: stock ticker, average purchase price, number of shares, current price, market value, total gain-loss, percent gain-loss. Once you've set up your columns, it's time to fill them with data. Using GoogleFinance to pool live stock data. Google Sheets has a built-in function called GoogleFinance, which allows you to pull live data directly from GoogleFinance. This function is incredibly powerful and easy to use, making it a perfect tool for real-time stock tracking. Example: to get the current price of Apple stock, you would use the following formula: equals GoogleFinance bracket AAPL quoted, comma, price quoted bracket. This formula will automatically update whenever the stock price changes, giving you up-to-date information without having to manually input the data. Comparison to other methods. In the past, some users have relied on import XML or other web scraping techniques to pull stock data. However, these methods often struggle with dynamic content and can break easily when the structure of a web page changes. On the other hand, APIs are reliable but require a level of programming knowledge that may not be practical for most users. GoogleFinance strikes a perfect balance between ease of use and functionality, making it accessible to everyone, regardless of technical background. Key metrics for long-term investors. When you are investing for the long term, it's crucial to track more than just the current price of a stock. You need to keep an eye on several key metrics to ensure your portfolio is performing well and aligned with your investment goals. First of all, specify the tickers you will be following. We have Apple, Microsoft, Pfizer, Coca-Cola and McDonald's. Then enter random data into the table from which you will calculate the values in the other columns. In the average purchase price column, enter the average price for all stock purchases, which you will find in your trading account with your broker. In number of shares, enter the number of all the shares you hold at the ticker, also found in your trading account. In the current price column, enter the aforementioned formula equals GoogleFinance, A2 and price, where A2 is the ticker for which current price is to be added. To see the current price for all tickers, just click the mouse on the dot at the bottom right of the cell and drag it down. This will automatically populate additional current prices for the remaining tickers. Market value. The market value of your holdings is simply the current price of the stock multiplied by the number of shares you own. Formula equals D2 times C2, where D2 is the current price and C2 is the number of shares. Total gain-loss. This matrix shows how much your investment has increased or decreased in value since you purchased it. Formula equals E2 minus bracket B2 times C2 bracket. This formula calculates the difference between the current market value and the amount you initially invested. As you can see, both Pfizer and Coca-Cola are negative, so you're just at a loss on them. Percent gain-loss. To better understand your portfolio's performance, calculate the percentage gain or loss for each stock. Formula equals bracket E2 minus bracket B2 times C2 bracket divided bracket B2 times C2 bracket. This gives you the percentage increase or decrease in the value of your investment. Of course, there are many more attributes you can track in a stock. You can find it clearly by typing equals GoogleFinance in the cell where you click on Learn More. On the right, you will see a full help with attributes like high, low, PE, EPS, volume, and much more. I recommend playing around with it and finding what you need most to track your portfolio. How to format the table. Google Sheets are very variable and allow you to customize them in any way you like. I select the entire table and choose different row colors via alternating colors. I increase the font size to 14 and color the first row white. The text in the first line overflows the cell in some places. This can be solved with the text wrapping icon, where I set the text to overflow to the next line within a cell. To visually see if the stock is in profit or loss, I select the total gain-loss and percentage gain-loss columns and choose Conditional Formatting. I will select two conditions: greater than 0 will be in green and less than 0 will be in red. To make things even easier, I've provided a sample Google Sheets file that you can download and customize to your needs. The file includes all the formulas and setups discussed in this video, so you can start tracking your stocks right away. How to download? Simply click the link in the description below to download the sample file. You can then upload it to your own Google Drive and modify it to fit your investment portfolio. By the end of this video, you should have a fully functional stock tracking system in Google Sheets. With the power of GoogleFinance, you can effortlessly monitor your investments in real time, calculate key metrics, and make informed decisions about your portfolio. Whether you are a seasoned investor or just getting started, this tool will help you stay on top of your investments with ease. Don't forget to download the sample Google Sheets file from the link in the description. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share and subscribe for more investment tips and tutorials. Have a great time and invest wisely.